Okay, this is totally the last attempt of doing. The problem is definitely my internet, so I will attempt to start this again, and hopefully my internet doesn't drop. Maybe it was just being a jerk. So it's Saturday night. I have lots of lovely Pocky to try. I got a bunch of Pocky when I was at Daiso in the States. Daiso, if you don't know, is the Japanese dollar store. And there's a few of them in the States. I think they're in other countries too. But it's a 100 yen store in Japan. In the States, most things end up being $1.50 just because it's more expensive to get it over to the States, I assume. Some stuff is more. I tend to go towards the snack section because I love Japanese snacks. Love, love, love. So maybe what I'll do is wait to see if anyone comes and chats, and I will see which ones we should try first. I particularly like Japanese dollar stores because they seem to have a few categories of products that are better. One, they seem to have actual dishware, which is kind of exciting. Here we do have dishware, at least in Canada, but I don't find it's as good. I know it all still comes from China, but I just find it's nicer looking, or maybe it's more just towards my aesthetic personally, but I think it's a little bit nicer for sure. And the snacks nicer, and the beauty section seems to be nicer in Japanese dollar stores. So that is very exciting that they have things that I actually want, versus here I find the snacks are just like secondary quality snacks. And you can also get plain chocolate bars and that sort of thing too, that are just the normal brands of chocolate bars. I'm not really sure why I like Japanese snacks better than other snacks. I like Canadian snacks. I'm sure it's partly the novelty, but it's just that they seem to have really good flavors of things. Pocky always has really good flavors, and also Kit Kats seem to have really good flavors. I'm not really sure why, to be honest, but it's a good time. A couple of them are probably getting close to their best before dates, but I'm not really too concerned about best before dates personally. Sometimes I think it's a conspiracy to make you throw out perfectly good food. So I think I will go over the flavors and see which ones I have completely figured out, and some of them I not quite know what they are. So this one definitely looks like strawberry cheesecake. Oh, my diffuser fell down. Just take that off then. This one looks like strawberry cheesecake, which I'm pretty excited for. Admittedly, though, I find Japanese cheesecake things, they're not very cheesecakey, but I guess that makes sense because they don't really have cheese in Japan. They don't have it the same as we do, at least. This looks like mango, maybe a mango honey because of the syrup coming out of it. Blueberry. Maybe they're just supposed to be super juicy with the squeeze, or maybe it's just the juice of it. This one is orange peel. I'm not really sure why you'd want to go for orange peel over just delicious orange flavor. Mixed berry, almond, but this looks like a super fancy almond. Maybe I'll do Google Translate on that. It says almond trinity, and then coconut. The coconut definitely looks very, very delicious. So I will maybe Google Translate what the almond trinity actually means. But if anyone is curious about any flavor, please speak up and we can try that. So, all the characters there mean our instrumental trio. And then below almond just says, I can't get it to line up. Let's see here. Good stubbornness. Well, that's definitely a wrong translation for sure. Okay, you know what? I think I'm actually going to start with the mango because this is probably going to be my least favorite. I don't always like mango. I generally pick another fruit or something. I think it tastes a little bit soapy, kind of like cilantro tastes a little bit soapy for me, so maybe it's something to do with that. They come in smaller packages of 6 instead of the normal, I don't know, 20 that come in a package. It looks pretty good, also very fancy with the clear packaging. I think at some point these melted together, possibly in the car. Oh, it's super, super mango-y. I'll get out the full stick here. It actually smells like a really delicious smoothie and makes me think maybe I want a smoothie in the morning. It's very good, very smoothie-like. Yeah, I really like that. Normally, I don't super love mango stuff, but that's really, really good. I would definitely get those again. Super fruity. And there's a couple left for me to give to someone else. Just drinking my soda stream. I drink a lot of carbonated water and LaCroix in my life. Maybe next, what do we want to try? So this one was a squeeze one with 70% something. I wonder if that was like 70% juice or something, because the blueberry one is the same line of them. The Google Translate is not doing me any favors because it says back meat, which obviously isn't what it is. Yes, it's a 70% mango, so it must have been a certain proportion of the juice was really high, but very good. I think we will go with the blueberry of the same line next. We'll see if it's just as juicy. And again, blueberry, generally not my favorite. Whoa, what? Oh. Now that I see this packaging, it's obviously grape, not blueberry. I wonder what you guys think. If you would have thought that's blueberry or grape. Maybe I was just naive seeing like the one main blueberry and being like, oh, that's blueberry. Nope, it's grape. So, completely different, definitely, than I thought it would be. can get the package open. Whoa, super, super grapey. Super, super, super grapey. I don't know why I just pointed this at the camera like you'd be able to smell it through the lens. So, super purple. Lots of like flecks of flavor, I would assume, and even the stick of it is like a purpley color. Wow. It's it's super, super flavorful. Kind of like makes you cough because I'm weird about grape things. Very good flavor yet again. And again, grape is not my favorite thing in terms of flavors. And that is very good. It's like a really, really potent, like Hubba Bubba bubblegum flavor. Really, really strong. Very good. So I may have set myself up for failure because those are both very good. They may possibly have been the more fancy ones of our Pocky selection this evening. So those are those two. Maybe I will stray from the fruit family and go into coconut. I think the coconut's going to be very delicious, but I might be wrong. Just adjusting things here. Now, next up, oh, again, clear, fancy packaging. These aren't you. I wonder if I have any plain coffee. No. Again, super fancy packaging, and they actually look super, super good. They're not just all jammed in a foil package like you normally get with Pocky, which is delicious looking. Definitely fancier. Super, super coconutty smell again. I mean, when has Pocky ever steered me wrong? I'm not sure, but these look super, super good. The chocolate definitely is like a little light dusting of chocolate. It's not super chocolatey. If I can get it to focus on this, will be a miracle because it doesn't. No, it's not a smart camera. Tons of coconut, very delicious. That's super good. I could definitely eat those all day, every day, faux show. I'm definitely going to have a second one. They're very good. Those again, 10 out of 10. Those are so good. I think I had another one before, but it must not have been the regular coconut. It must have been like that must have been the plain coconut, and this is the fancier coconut. But again, very, very good. Those are really good. Like really, really good. Now, don't know what to have yet. I guess we'll go with Pudgy. I never really understood Pudgy. It's like an inverted Pocky. Let's just see here what the internet says about Pudgy. Pudgy. I've had them before. They're, yeah, cream-filled cookie sticks. So they're basically like an inverted Pocky, which, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yeah, these ones, unlike the very fancy coconut and other flavors, these are just in the plain old boring container. They don't look fancy whatsoever. However, I don't want to discount them yet. I got them all, Jill, at Daiso in the States. So there's like the Japanese dollar store called Daiso, and it's a 100 yen store in Japan. But then once things get to America, most of the things in the store were $1.50 rather than $1 translated roughly. Still very much worth it. Kind of been saving them, and I have not eaten them, so I figured I'd break them out tonight. The Pudgy, less optimistic about the Pudgy. Pudgy. To me, it makes me think it's going to be, oh, and they're all broken. They're just like little bits now because they had a very rough journey on an airplane. They're all broken up, but they're basically like a fake strawberry. Oh yeah, now they're just spilling everywhere. A fake strawberry milkshake flavor. It says mixed berry, but I only taste blueberry or strawberry. Yeah, strawberry powder is in here. There's no other berry, so I don't know why these are mixed berry. You're just trying to cheat us, Pudgy, the cheaper friend of Pocky. These compared to any of the other flavors, the grape, the mango, or the coconut is just far inferior. Barely worth the calories. Yeah. Glad I didn't eat those last, because I'd be disappointed for sure. My soda stream is losing soda-iness. Okay. I think I've been on a good roll except for the mixed berry. I think I'll go orange peel. Again, much fancier box. Oh yeah, and fancier packaging too. These survived the journey a little bit better than the Pudgy as well. They even have a very, very convenient opening tear spot, which the regular ones didn't as well. These look more like a dark chocolate. There is chocolate on them. And two, it looks like there's flakes of dark cocoa or flakes of orange peel, perhaps? Hard to hold things stable for the camera to focus, but it's like dark flakes on it. Oh, okay. It definitely does have a bit more of the like rind flavor, kind of like the orange flavor in a Terry's chocolate orange. It's definitely way chewerier, because that's a word. They have a bit more chew to them compared to the others that are just like a sharp flavor. Pretty good. So far, the mango and the grape, shockingly good. I really didn't think I would like the mango and the grape, but definitely the coconut one was by far the best. Just huge chunks of like sweetened flaked coconut on them. Very good. Okay. Saturday night. See, I started to dance and sing. Picked up on that and didn't like it. Man shutting me down with my terrible dance and singing skills. So, I think next I will try almond. Seems like a much more subtle flavor rather than the bold, delicious flavors we've been having so far. It's more white than you'd normally see on an almond chocolate thing, but you know what? Actually, it doesn't even say it. It does say Pocky chocolate. Oh, I see. It's cocoa butter rather than like a cocoa paste. So it is more of a white chocolate cocoa butter situation rather than a typical chocolate application. So maybe that's what it is. The almond ones I've had before were the fancy Pockies that a friend was selling. But I think they were chocolate, not cocoa butter. Oh, and there's even like salt flakes on this one. That's quite interesting. Is that what it is? Salt? Actually, I think it's sugar, which makes way more sense. It kind of is like if a Pocky stick was dipped in almond butter. It does look a little burnt. It's like a darker stick. They all are quite dark, actually. Chewerier than the others. Good, not great. Good, not great. That's what I'm going for. I think Manfred will really like those because he doesn't necessarily like chocolate things. He likes white chocolate things more. Still not his super favorite thing, but that one's pretty good. Just not for the chocolate lover, I guess, since I'll take chocolate anywhere, anyhow. So now, seems unconsciously I've left for last the cheesecake one. So I will say this is one that I was super excited for. Yes, it is fancy, just like the other ones. So hopefully that means they're good. Look at this pink little package, so cute. So cute. I wonder how cheesecakey this will be. Super fake strawberry. This is like, let me get a sample to compare thickness. This is a normal one and this is it. So obviously it's stouter. So much thick, but shorter but thicker. Different application of Pocky. Whoa. The topping is super thick on it, the coating. Definitely heavy on the fake strawberry. Sometimes I think Japanese people don't have great cheese or cheesecakey things because they don't have a lot of cheese there. Cheesecake particularly, people seem to really like cheesecake flavored stuff, but this isn't, I don't taste much like cheesecake to it or cream cheese flavor. It's just super, super rich and sweet strawberry. It's good, but I'm disappointed it's not cheesecakier. Just like all of the cheesecake Kit Kats, I found that the cheesecake Kit Kats didn't actually taste like cheesecake. It was just something you broiled in the oven. Good. Just not cheesecake. Well, that was my exciting Saturday night at home. Kind of like every other Saturday night, except someone's watching me eat food instead of me eating food alone. I'm actually surprised how many of them I liked and how many of them were like more fancy. I think a lot of them were like $2 instead of $1.50 because they were special imported flavors that you can't normally get in the States. The Pudgy flavor was fine, but I mean, I don't think I'd ever buy it. I just don't find them as good as even plain Pocky. I think my favorite was definitely the coconut, but I was shocked how much the fruit ones I actually liked. I don't really find myself a big mango fan, and I don't really find myself a blueberry fan, and both were pretty good. I would definitely eat both of them, or sorry, grape. Definitely eat both of them again. So I'd say thank you very much for watching. Have a lovely Saturday night or whatever day you're watching this. And if you want me to try something specific for another live stream, please let me know. My next one, I do also have a bunch of very awesome sodas sitting around. Cherry limeade, hippo huckleberry, almond. Oh yeah, I have sweet blossom, so it's like a rose petal soda. I have a bunch of them that I would definitely be up for trying and chatting about. And please subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and I'll see you next time. Bye!